Morning. So, we're now on the 22nd. The Fool's journey begins again. A new beginning, fresh start. Every day is a fresh start. The song I've found out is called Ordinary. None of us are ordinary. We're all here for a special purpose. It's about love for yourself or others, rising your vibration. So love yourself, not in an egotistical way, but know that you are not ordinary and you are put here for a purpose. So, dice is then. We've got the moon, which is tomorrow. We've got Cancer. If the moon's in Cancer, well done, Spirit. And the 10th house of Capricorn. So your moon may be in Cancer in your chart. It may be in your 10th house of Capricorn. I don't know. It could be in the current chart, like I said. These reads are meant to teach you how to decipher the messages you get from Spirit. How everything is connected. And we've seen it many times in the reads. That small conversation that you hear on the bus. That song on the radio. Nothing is coincidence. We meet people for a reason. They are either a lesson or a blessing. If they don't rise your vibrational energy, in other words, they don't make you smile, they're not your people. Even family members, unfortunately, sometimes it just doesn't work out. So, love unconditionally, but don't be a doormat. Let's see where this takes us, shall we? You are not ordinary. You are just as important as anyone else. Even if you're a stay-at-home mum just looking after the kids. And I put just in because that's what you say, just. You may be raising the next president, the next doctor that saves lives, whatever it is. So you're all playing an important part in this process. You may be birthing the one that saves this planet. Who knows? Ordinary. So, the Fool, then, our little Richard Dickey, sets off from the village with everybody laughing at him behind his back because he reckons, like a lot of people do, that the streets of London are paved with gold. And when he actually gets there, he realises that they're not, and that it's not a friendly place in some parts. But he's too stubborn or too scared to go back to meet all those laughing faces. So he perseveres and he sticks at it. And well done him, he doesn't give up because he becomes the Lord Mayor of London anyway. So this may be about the Lord Mayor of London. So it can. This may be about a journey that you have to make to have courage with. Let's see. Don't worry about what other people think. It will hold you back. You must consider others' feelings, but it shouldn't colour your judgment. And there it is, I believe. Where has it gone? Yes. So someone here is paralysed with fear, or was, should I say, because it's in the upright. Somebody put their swords there. Those swords on the other decks, it's a small child being attacked by knives. Keeping your inner child, your ego, if you like, in check. There's been threats, there's been intimidation, there's been propaganda, whatever it is, people talking down to you. All those knives are words and thoughts, and it's paralysing you with fear. But now you've realised there's nothing to fear but fear itself. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, so it's time to stand up. Because those ropes aren't tied, that blindfold isn't tied, and those swords aren't in anybody's hands. It's your own mind that's playing this game with you. There's the Watermelon Man, the Sweet William, so the name Bill or William. The Ox, so there's born in the year of the Ox. Taurus, maybe even. This is the Capricorn card, which we've got in the dice, 10th house. This is about ambition, career, wanting it all. And unfortunately, maybe you had it, but you've lost it. This is somebody with the watermelon. We've done the story of the Watermelon Man before. That was once accepted into the family and then shunned because of gossip and lies. A man who's lost everything. Once a good friend, now seen as an enemy. You are protected though by the greatest warrior that ever was, Archangel Michael. So the name Michael could be important. So that's 3 names we've had already. This is someone who's detached. He realises not to get emotionally involved in situations. Once bitten, twice shy. But he will protect others. This is a professional man, possibly. Usually a dark-haired man. This is someone that's detached enough to give good advice. A doctor, a priest, a lawyer. Someone who has no emotional involvement in this situation whatsoever. It's Libra energy. It's justice, the loins, the marital home. And you're all of those. And there it is. It's time to step off that cliff and make our wings on the way down. Even if all we've got is a knotted hanky and the cheese sandwich. The lily isn't usually on there, so the name Lily could be important. Apologies are needed. Slow and steady wins the race. This is Chiron. Before you can heal others, you must heal yourself. It's the one with the scar on the leg, the limp, or the amputation. It's a night, so it could be a sun. It is Manchester, the bees, agriculture, and those in uniform again of a darker complexion, so twice. It's being open to receive, knowing that spirit will give you fair winds, but you have to hoist your own sail. It's about healing from heartache, sorrow, loss or separation, whatever it is that's come between you and what you want. We've got 3 weeks and 8 weeks. The rain coming to wash the tears away. famous saying that I always loved was, it's not about the storm, it's about learning to dance in the rain. The blue flower. Blue seems to be an important colour. So the blue is the throat chakra. So we've got a lot of swords here. So speaking your truth. And thankfully, Kristen, the choices card. Again, Adam, Eve, Lily, the Garden of Eden, where it all began, wiping the slate clean. The snake that tempted everybody this year. This is the year of the conception. What are you going to do with it? Make the right choice for you. It might not be the right choice for those around you, but for you, it is. It's about children, hands, arms, shoulders, siblings, but above all is the choice. So we have the 24th, the only major arcana, so 2 days' time. '24th of the 6th, should I say. So it could be the 6th of July because I've got Cancer of the dice. We've got 4 months, we've got 3 weeks, we've got 8 weeks. It's not going to be a quick process. Slow and steady is what's needed. Small improvements in finance and career. And there she is again. So Spirit had given us all the cards we need for this read. There's the small child that I was talking about. Indoctrinated by all the lies that was told, or all the feelings that other people projected onto her. All the times that somebody said, you can't say that, you've got to be good, you can't, this isn't right. No longer trapped by that. Finally, knowing your own truth and living by it. No communication. Somebody's blocked, somebody's not speaking. The postman hasn't arrived, the check's not in the mail. What are we going to do? Finance is taking a hit. Possibly a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child, or somebody that's immature with money. It falls through their fingers like water. Usually the page are daughters. And there we have it, the children, which is what Gemini energy is about. And we're coming into Gemini, we are in Gemini, from yesterday. So that makes sense. Mothers. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. It's about growth and happiness. But we don't become mothers without pain. The pain of childbirth. And we are birthing something new. And it's not going to be easy. But boy, is it going to be worth it. This is Taurus energy. This is abundance, fertility, agriculture, the military. May the 31st, November the 11th, all important with this card. The 3rd and the 30th, or 3 and 30, wherever you see that number. Happiness comes again. But it seems that we need to turn our back on everything we've ever known or believed to be true to follow our true path. Our North Node. Grandfathers. Virgo energy again. Healing. Slow and steady. Hospital doors. Hospital appointments. Positive energy. Having faith that even if you leave riches behind, that you are on the right path. Realising that nothing is worth more than love, health, happiness and freedom, the spiritual path. And a fresh start from Spirit, a chance to fill your own cup, a gift of unconditional love for yourself and others. But it needs a change because we've got the 4 there And we've got the one there, 5 months. 5s are changes, halfway. So we've got somewhere to go yet. And there's the 5. Dwelling in the past, living in the past, isn't going to work. The past is over, the future's not promised. We have to live in the now. There's no point in crying over spilt milk. It's time to get off the cross. We need the wood, and we need that wood to build a bridge and get over it. Yes, we have to put effort in, but we don't have to be like Cinderella, slogging our guts out every day for someone else's benefit. Cinderella can go to the ball, is what they're saying. But she has to make, or he has to make, the right choices for himself. Because these 2 people, ugly sisters, other brothers, whatever, are becoming rich and fat on the back of this poor person. Some people will only see lack wherever they go. There's a hole in the pit of the stomach that they cannot fill. Some people have had riches stolen from them. Another 5. There has to be a change in finances. Something has to give. So, 5 years. Feeling lonely in a room full of people. Feeling half erased. Possibly going through something medical alone. But you're never alone, because that card there is what the quote is on all my pages. Spirit will lead you, guide you, walk beside you. You are never alone. Ordinary, you are not. So now we have 2 people who are at financial, well, a family. They've once owned everything, and now they're in ruins, and they've never had to cope like this before. A friendship that's unreliable and predictable, Taurus. A friend that you'd now see as an enemy, and all saying that finances are dire. They don't know how to live without it, unfortunately. So they sit on the fence, they don't know what to do. They're juggling, robbing Peter to pay Paul. They have not yet made the right decision. 2 years. They're swimming about and getting nowhere. Mothers may have left a very large inheritance. But this could be coming to an end. 10 years. It's about financial security. But a 10 is always an ending. So maybe it's coming to an end. And you can't rely on that anymore. Maybe you're just leaving her for the first time. Again, they're reiterating there needs to be apologies. There needs to be healing of yourself and others. The gift bringer, Chiron. Once you've healed yourself, you'll be able to heal others. So, slow and steady. You have the moral high ground in this. Or if you haven't, then you must make amends. Open sesame. He found the lamp. But with unconditional love for himself and others, he freed the genie of his last wish. So stand tall. This means that that man who lost everything, who maybe we have doubts about, isn't the person, the enemy that you think he is. Money is not your enemy. It's a tool. However, ambition brings success. So whatever you seek to make, you will get. Just make sure you're prepared to pay the price for having it. So that man was clever enough to make the money in the first place. He can do it again. It was his mind that made it happen. Capricorn energy, 10th house, ambition, career and finances, improving. Not just improving, succeeding, but at what cost? So someone slogged the guts out every day, threw themselves into work because there was no love in their life. Their cup was empty. Suddenly, Spirit puts a spanner in the works and gives a chance of love. But that love will cost not only the family, because we've got Cancer there, we've got it in the dice, but you emotionally drained, possibly to the point of illness. So you missed an opportunity, a gift that Spirit gave to you, the oak doorway, the chance of a lifetime you missed. Maybe it'll come round it again in a year, maybe it won't. But for now, your way is blocked. Financially, especially. This is the chance of a new home, a new business, whatever it is, not this year. So, Jupiter, number 7 again. I think we had this yesterday. Abundance, which is the mother energy. What do we say? And that is him with his riches. Yes, you will have it. Yes, you will earn it. The Two of Pentacles. But at what cost? So, here's the Wheel of Fortune, the number 10. Fate is taking a hand. Lips of the wise are like doors of a cabinet. No sooner are they open, but treasures will pour out. You are protected, the Ankh. But that door is closed. So, not yet, but eventually expect those doors to swing open. It's the King of all gods. It's the gate opener for better luck. It's the brightest star, because Jupiter is one of the easiest planets to see with the naked eye. It rules Sagittarius, the centaur. The centaur in tarot though is Chiron, which is Virgo. It's the dual role of half human, half beast. Sagittarius, Diana, Artemis, unfinished business. Something to learn. The soother of hurts and bruises, so healing. It's generosity, joyfulness. It promises a period of good fortune when your hard luck will come to an end. Jupiter represents the father and what you inherited from the father. So like I said, inheritance. So now we've got mum and dad. When the energy of Jupiter enters your reading, you can be assured luck is on your side and fortune will shine upon you. You will be given not only a gift but a lift, but it's being withheld from you for some reason. Blocks must be removed, but I think it's your thinking that is the block. You influence through your own positivity and goodwill. So what you give out is what you'll get back. What you think you can have is what you will have. This is certainly an astrological lucky break, but you won't be able to kick back and rest on your laurels. You are required to attend to what you set into place and keep it positive. You must continue to nurture the energies to the projects or events you started. Otherwise, they will fall into decay. When it comes to providence and fortune, there is always a payment due. and some toil or sacrifice on your part, so keep that in mind. You are on your way, just don't neglect things or become lax in your endeavours, which are traits of Jupiter as well. Don't take people or situations for granted, because Jupiter can make you feel happy and complacent. You may have to watch out for weight gain, for other ways to indulge yourself and others. It is important to keep a watchful eye, not skim over any details, so read the small print. Jupiter is strongly tied to the law and ideas of fairness and justice. You must find your opinions and convictions rather strong at the present time. Jupiter represents largesse, so try not to be overbearing, as this attitude will sabotage everything you've worked for. If you feel at the moment that you are in a dark place and have drawn this, be assured blessings are on the way. Doors are about to open. With generosity and in faith, it is time to walk through that door. So when this opportunity arrives, grab it with both hands. A Jupiter card gives a positive spin to any reading, so keep that in mind regardless of what you're going through now. Thorazaz, you are not protected, so that's why Michael's come in to do so. We have to put that rune or that symbol on a piece of paper and keep it with us to protect us. This is Thursday. This is the thorn in your side. This is snake bites, which is the shear again, stabbings, bites of any kind. I know we're all suffering with insect bites because of the weather. So watch for that. It is in reverse there, and that's the problem, isn't it? The thorn in your side, that stone in your shoe. Thorazaz. It's the third rune, which is, again, the mother energy. It's about boundaries. It's about learning to say no. It's about putting yourself on a priority list. No longer sacrificing your happiness for someone else's. It's the sword of Michael, justice. The thorn is the most sharp, evil thing that you can grip on. Extremely grim for any man who rests among them. So if you lie with thieves, that's what you'll become. It's the sharp thorn, blades, knives or fangs. The rune is associated with deadly bites and serpents. The sound of the letter 2 resembles the hiss of a snake, as well as the sound of a sword when it's drawn from its scabbard. Nobody draws a sword unless they're going to use it. It's Thursday. It survives in the word Thursday, the name of the 5th day of the week, which literally means Giant's Day, but associated with the mighty god Thor, who's something of a giant, even among the larger-than-life deities of Asgard. The rune's name, Thorazaz, was an ancient title of the god of thunder, so thunderstorms, Thor, and it has been suggested by some that the form of this rune represents Thor's hammer, and we had a hammer yesterday, although others think that it merely shows a single thorn on a stem. So it depends how you perceive things. It can be a single thorn or something much bigger. It is inverted. If you are in any doubt about your actions, you must do nothing at all, slow and steady. If you act hastily now, you will have plenty of time to regret it in the future. You will repent at your folly. The fool, well done, spirit. An inverted Thorazaz emphasises the warning of its upright meaning and indicates that you are in danger of walking straight into a trap. It also shows that you're likely to play into the hands of your enemies and that your own rash actions will prove to be your undoing. So take a step back, review your situation, pause, reflect, and then proceed very, very cautiously indeed. So think, but don't overthink. Put your boundaries in place and move slow and steady, cautiously. Read the small print. Henbane, the number 12. There's the snake, weaving its way. This year, let's see what she has to say. The number 12. The Latin name Hyoscyamus niger. Saturn and Jupiter. Well done, spirits. There's our Jupiter card. So Saturn is the truth. Truth and abundance. It is earth and water, making mud, from which we make bricks. It is the foundation stone. Henbane is a mystical herd